So first of all, since 1996, I've been fighting in the judicial system in Hawaiian language.
Okay.
So it's e-court.kokua.
Yep.
Is the judicial court system online.
Yeah.
So go figure how Hawaiian language is already being used in the court system.
But not.
So it was funny. Kula was here, and he was talking about the Kaniaupio Crozier Ohana that he's hanging out with on Maui. And so Ikela, who is a Hawaiian language teacher, was my Hawaiian language teacher in college. And she basically said, you know, Hawaiian language is the official language, but can't use it anywhere. And so, you know, I've told this story before. And this is just one of those things you look back in life, you don't know why you do things, but it causes a whole change in the direction of your life. But I was driving to college in my Volkswagen van with my 3 friends in the back seat. And it used to be called First Light Nanakuli.
Yeah.
But now it's Third Light, I think. And we're right at First Light. And we're right at the front of the light. And I look to my side, and there's a police officer. And I smile like that, and he just gives me one super stink look. Okay. Now, Volkswagen van, the light turns green. We both go, and I'm like, bah, bah. I'm not speeding, but, you know, it sounds like he's speeding on a Volkswagen van. And we just keep up with him. And as we get to Black Rock Hill coming up, go figure, Daniel, what were you thinking? I put my hand on the outside of the car, and I flick off the cop. Okay. And I flick off the cop all the way. He pulls me over right past Electric Beach, pulls behind me, pulls me over. And he comes to the window, and I address him, Maka ʻŌlelo Hawaii. And he loses it. He tells me something I'll never forget. He goes, oh, how you got your license if you can speak English? And I respond to him in Hawaiian that I can't speak English, but I don't have to. He ends up pulling me out of my car through the window. Tells me that 20 minutes, he has all day, 20-minute standoff. I mean, I gave him my license. I gave him I had everything. I wasn't speeding, nothing. So then he says, if you speak English, I'll let you go. So my friends in the car are telling me in Hawaiian, Daniel, speak English to this guy so we can go to school because we're running late. I fold. I speak English. He writes me a ticket for speeding. We go to court. I introduce myself in Hawaiian. The judge says, we don't have time for this bullshit, and dismisses my case.
Wow.
I went and got another speeding ticket that day. I remember I had 2 motorcycle cops. I just, and from 18 to 26 years old, I spent a lot of time in the judicial system fighting for Hawaiian language rights in court. And, over that period of time, what I saw Hawaiians getting treated in a particularly not fair way by the judicial system. I can't tell you how many Caucasians and Japanese I've seen just, okay, boy, see you later, and throwing the book at the Hawaiians. And I've been to Ewa District Court, Alakea Street, Waianae District Court. I've had multiple bench warrants. I had bench warrants for 20 years, all surrounded Hawaiian language justice in the court system. 2006, Auntie Delani, the tapo maker.
Tapa maker.
The kapa maker of she did all of Disney's kapa designs and all that. Auntie Delani is famous.
Okay.
She made me a kapa malo. And after I was pounding taro in my malo for a while, I had to go to court. I said, I'm going to strap my malo in court and speak Hawaiian and see what happens now. Waianae District Court, strap my malo, 801, security guard, mount hanging. I go to court. They say my name. Before I can even, they go, step forward and state your name. Before I can even lean down to say my name, dismissed. Wow. 2 years later, my friend Nalu calls me. because he's working for the sheriff's department, right? And the sheriff's department is who manages all the court systems.
Yep.
So he's in training. They have this thing where they play a video. And then you have to talk about the scenario and what you would do. Well, his video,
You.
man in a malo holding a baby. And, you know, I hate to say we weaponized the malo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were afraid of somebody willing to be so convicted to their beliefs. But I found that if you're going to fight in court, mako ʻŌlelo Hawaii, and you dress like one haole, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You got to go all in. So literally today, when I go to court, tiny malo, pour coconut oil all over myself. You know why? The sheriffs, they like get frisky, yeah? They like get frisky. And so, you know, when you're coconut oiled up, you're ready for that friskiness. I make it a point to touch everything. So there's coconut oil everywhere. I'm talking footsteps through the courtroom. I touch every single button. I am making sure to leave my presence there. I bring my kāhili and then my secret weapon, my hot cup tea. Because they keep the courts frosty, right? And the judge and everybody is all well garbed up. They're all in their 3-piece suits, right? There I am, nipples like that, drinking my hot cup of tea, just making like nothing. But it's this psychology and this understanding that prior to 1978, the Constitutional Convention making Hawaiian the official language, Hawaii was the only state in the union that was operating every day in a foreign language. Hawaiian. Aloha, mahalo. That the court system since 1978 had been operating under the guise of Hawaiian proficiency. And this is really important.
Okay.
Why are there no Hawaiian language interpreters in the court system? They get Japanese, Korean, Filipino, every dialect of Micronesian, Russian, Chinese. How come no Hawaiian?
To keep the culture down.
This
The
will
host culture
blow
down.
your mind away because you don't provide interpreters for your official language. You see, what ʻŌlelo Hawaii provides me. So after all these years, this is what happens. I actually qualify for a constitutional disability. I'm a cripple. I'm disabled because I followed the Constitution and was actually not afforded equal rights under the law because I spoke Hawaiian. That what ʻŌlelo Hawaii provides for me is not an interpreter, but a Hawaiian proficient court system. And I believe that a Hawaiian proficient court system will actually treat Hawaiians differently.
Absolutely.
That's what I've been pushing for. So, come back to 2019, okay? First and foremost, let me say, I've been tangling with the sheriff's department long. The sheriff's department does not like me.
Yeah.
Because I go court and I win. Yeah? And I win with attitude. And I'm waiting for the sheriff's department and the state of Hawaii judicial system to adopt and implement a Hawaiian language policy that is equal to English.
Yeah.
Because that's what two official languages mean. And the reality is that all these Hawaiian sheriffs, they shame.
Yeah.
They shame because they only know haole. Yeah? That the judicial system is run by all foreigners. They shame. Because under the law, they all breaking the law. Here's the crazy thing. All of the laws in Hawaii are HRS,
Yeah.
Hawaii Revised Statute. What's it revised from?
Hawaii.
The Hawaiian Kingdom Statutes. And guess what the Hawaiian Kingdom Statutes were all written in? ʻŌlelo Hawaii. ʻŌlelo Hawaii is not just the official language. It's the judicial language of Hawaii.
I didn't know that.
So how can a judge operate in Hawaii and not know the judicial language? I'm talking fraud. Fraud. So they don't like me. And on that day, they knew I was going to be there. The palace actually told me to come in the back gate because I was pulling a trailer. And the sheriff was waiting for me. And I pulled in and he blocked me. And then he said that he arrested me because because I wouldn't speak to him in English. And you know, I think it's one of those things that this kind of prejudice is alive. This anti-Kanaka lifestyle. Yeah, where they feel they can exists amongst the higher powers. And let me tell you, it's way easier to move, and it's way easier to be quiet and not have to deal with this, to have bench warrants and sheriffs looking for you. It sucks. But it's like that life experience that you can't assume what's going to happen. Yeah. You got to just experience it and understand that the prejudice is real. And my entire goal was to get it out of the way so that my children don't have to have that battle. So it hasn't been resolved. Believe it or not, today you can actually go and get your license in Hawaiian. They made the test in Hawaiian. I still don't have a driver's license. It's been 20 years that I haven't gone and got to my driver's license. I really should. My wife really wants me to. I have this injustice phobia that no matter if I do it the right way, I'm still going to be treated like shit by the state of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to stand up for my rights. And, you know, it's interesting. We made imu at Iolani Palace sort of on like a dare, in the sense that the director of the state parks said, Daniel, if you can make one imu without digging into the ground, I'll approve it. Then we outsmarted him.
Yeah.
And so they were not happy that that whole thing was happening. In fact, we did imu 2019 and 2020. And 2020, let me tell you, was amazing. We did 2 emus in 2020.
Whoa.
And we cooked 3,000 pounds of kalo and 8,000 laulaus.
Wow.
We made 8,000 laulaus in 4 hours at Iolani Palace.
Wow.
And then 2023 during COVID, 2021 during COVID, they changed all kinds of rules, making it really almost impossible to ever emu again.
Yeah.
Because they did not like bringing the people together and feeding the people and feeding the community.
Especially there, right?
Especially there.
It was a statement, a large statement that transcended just the Hawaiian culture. I know it was made, there's such a big deal on the news, and they made it out to seem like some kind of criminal was going against the norm, and this is kind of outrageous. It's a spectacle, right? When I saw it, I was like, that's why I like that guy. And then one of the most impactful quotes from that time was, "You kill a culture." This is by you, from Daniel Anthony. "You kill a culture by killing its language." And I'm telling you that our language ain't dead. Our people ain't dead. Our culture is hot. Like the pohakus in the imu.
And I believe it.